It's time for Dodger baseball. So here we go. The New York Mets having their struggles against our LA Dodgers. So the Dodgers took 2 out of 3 from Washington. So it's kind of nice to do Dodger baseball again since now I am back in the United States. So yes, and if you can look on what's in front here is the MLB odds. So Dodgers are a minus 170, the Mets at a plus 140. The over and under is 8.5. And you see the Dodgers run line at minus 1.5 plus 125, and the Mets plus 1.5. Again, minus 150. So here we go. So hopefully Jason Wrobleski can get a win here, and of course he will be facing that Mets lineup. So here we go, and here is the Mets starting lineup. We have Lindor at shortstop, Roberts Jr.'s in center field, Vientos at first base, Bichette at third, Polanco as the designated hitter, and Alvarez at catching, Tommy Pham in left field, and Marcus Semien at second base, and Taylor in right field. So, and of course, they are going to counterattack that with Peterson. So he has an ERA of 6.14. But the Dodgers lineup, it's going to be Shohei Ohtani to lead off at the designated hitter, and Kyle Tucker in right field, and the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith, and Teoscar Hernandez in left field, and batting fifth will be Freddie Freeman, and sixth will be Andy Pius, and at third base is Max Muncy, and at second base will be Espino, and ninth is Miguel Rojas, and of course Jason Wrobleski. So let's see what can happen. So yeah, so the Dodgers on a roll right now, and let's see. So what could be the odds? Right now the Dodgers are leading the MLB for 6.0 runs per game. So we just got to keep that offense rolling right now so they can average at least 6 runs in this game, and then maybe have a save situation. We could see Edwin Diaz. Now, how many of you want to see Edwin Diaz coming in to shut down his former team, the New York Mets? So, yeah, that is remained to be seen. So, I'm excited to see that, if that is possible or not. So we got right now, but of course we have lost Mookie Betts, so he's going to be out for a while. And of course, the guys that do kind of wager on this. So my pick is the Dodgers. I didn't put my pick 3 because I'm kind of rushing a little bit since I'm here in the States right now. Got so much to do in the States. So, but I did take the Dodgers, but of course I got the minus 165. So I'm hoping to maybe cash in on it because I'm in Reno. Even if we can bet easily online and all that, I'm in Reno right now. And of course, I did win earlier. I usually, if I don't like doing parlays, but usually if I do a parlay, I do a 2-team parlay. So I did win on the Baltimore Orioles after being down 7-1. And then the run total between the Cubs and Phillies, I think I remember they were at 8 runs. So I think they either pushed for me or they took care of business. So let me see what the score of that game is. So, yep, the Cubs and Phillies, 13-7. I easily got the over. So I was right on it. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Adrian? That's right. Go Dodgers. Yeah, we have as almost many rings as your Perthy Wildcats. Yeah, what up, Daniel? What up? Yep, back home here, Daniel. I'm back for a walk for about maybe a month here. So let's go Dodgers. So yeah. And Adrian, thank you for that flag mantle. The only time I agree to go with your team, and it cashed out for me. So it was nice that they barely won, but yeah, it is nice. So I'm excited about that. So, and I'm hoping that the Dodgers again will have a nice showing. We'll have Shohei Ohtani going off. And of course, we are going to be missing Mookie Betts and then Kyle Tucker, the former Cub, going off, And as usual, Freddie Freeman going off. And yep, and we got Justin Wrobleski. He's played in 2 games. His record is 1-0 with an ERA of 4. So, yep, and Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter. So, shortstop is about to come up and bat in a few seconds here. So, it should be coming up to bat right about now, or because we're at 7:10 for this game. So, I'm excited to do some baseball after, doing basketball. But yeah, right now, time zone. And here we go. Here is Wrobleski at the mound, the lefty, and the first pitch is in for a ball on the inside pitch. So the count is 1-0. And Lindor batting 188 and a swing, fouled away. So it's a count of 1-1. So here we go. And here's Lindor again. And Wrobleski now throws the next pitch and is fouled off. So 87-mile slider. So the count is 1-2. And here comes Lindor again. So let's see. Wrobleski ahead in the count here. Let's see what he's going to throw. And Wrobleski sets and delivers. And the ball is down. And it's a count evened up at 2-2. So let's go. Let's see if he can get this strikeout. Come on. So let's go. And the ball is hit to right field. And the catch is made. And it's an out. So 1 out. And that retires Lindor. So we want to see how this is all going to go. If I can get with, let's see, I think I got rid of my home run stuff. Got rid of a lot of my Dodger stuff. So I'm going to have to make some. So 5 pitches and a swing and a miss. So we have, Wrobleski, opposition hard hit rate. So 47.8 last year. Now it's 24. And the pitch is inside for a strike. So again, he is ahead in the count right there with 2 strikes to Roberts Jr. And here you go. And the next pitch is in the dirt. So 1-2 strikes. Throws another slider down there. So 1-2. He has thrown 8 pitches in this top half of the first inning. So here we go. Here's Wrobleski. Delivers. And a ball hit to the middle. And he's retired. So the score is 4-3 on the scorebook. So 2 outs, 9 pitches. So, but his career ERA as a starter is 6.99. As a reliever, he's 3.15. So 2 down. So right now, this is a good start. And here we go, Justin Wrobleski. And here you go. And then he delivers. And the ball pitch is low, 93-mile fastball. And and that's to Vientos. So 2 outs. And the next pitch is fouled away, 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. So 11 pitches, 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's see. So Wrobleski again, and Vientos hitting 263, and fouls off another slider. 1 ball, 2 strike. So this season, Vientos has hit 1 home run, 5 RBIs, and hitting 263. So far, so good. 12 pitches. Maybe he can give us 5 or 6. Give us the lead early. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Delivers, ball in the dirt, another slider, 87 miles an hour. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here we go. 2-2 count. And here's Vientos, 27 home runs in 24, 17-25. And he fouls 1 off again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes still. And now we have 14 pitches for Wrobleski. So let's go. Let's see. Let's get him. So let's see. 14. And now let's go. 15 pitches. And here you go. So Wrobleski in the stretch. And delivers, and a pitch is low again. Another 87-mile slider. 15 total pitches thrown. And now, here we go. Here comes Wrobleski with a full count and strikes him out. So 3 outs in the top half of the first. And yes, so the Dodgers get off of the top of the first, but the Dodgers will be coming out. Yeah. So I could even put a new poll out there. Let's see. So let's see if I might even add this. Well, let me add this question. Will Edwin Diaz get a chance for a save tonight against his former team? What? Get a chance for a save? Okay, what the hell? Okay, tonight. So, yes or no? I'll give that as an option. Or let's see, what's the third option? He will get a save opportunity during this series. So, what the heck? So he will get a save. I'm going to have to change it's not letting me put a lot of words. Save chance. He will get a save chance this series. Or save opportunity. Okay, or he will get a save this series. Okay, so those are, so there you go. So we could start with that one. Yeah. All right, so there's the poll. And we have Peterson. So last game, 5 innings, 6 hits, gave up 5 runs. And he hits Shohei Ohtani. And I was wondering if he said fuck. let's see. I wonder if he said, because I remember now one of these games he was saying, fuck. Well, at least he's not going to lead off with a homer against you guys. But man, he must be in pain. Just hope that doesn't land him on the DL. So Peterson, 3 pitches, hits Ohtani. So he continues his streak, 47 game on base streak. Longest Dodger streak since 2000. The other player was Sean Green. So here's Tucker. And that pitch is inside for a ball. So now Shohei's on first right now. And let's see. I should have probably put that as a poll. So here you go. Peterson throws a slider in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And of course, the Dodgers offense this season, 6.1 runs, 2.90 on batting average, 28 home runs, and opponents 864. And here's the delivery, and that pitch. It's on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ooh, they didn't challenge that, huh? So here you go. Here's Tucker. He's averaging 246. And that pitch is low. A sinker, 92 mile. 3 balls, 1 strike. So Tucker batting 246 with a home run, and he's hit 9 ribbies. And his walk rate was 14.6 last year, and it's 13.6 this year. And that pitch is outside. And we got runners on first and second. So Ohtani on second and Tucker on first. And here's the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith. And at least we know this Will Smith. We're not going to be in no entanglement. He's not going to slap us in the face and say, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. He ain't like that. So we got the good Will Smith. And first and second, 8 pitches by Peterson. So let's see if Will can do something. He's at least done more than the other Will Smith lately. And in the baseball world, if your name is Will Smith, you've won a World Series. And swing and a miss for strike 1. Fastball. So here we go. First and second. 1 strike. And now Peterson comes to the stretch. And the pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a changeup, 85 miles. Last season, he had 30 starts, record of 9-6, 4.22 ERA. And he delivers the next pitch, grounder, and base hit. And looks like Ohtani's going to come around, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. And there you go. The crowd is already on their feet cheering. And we have no outs with runners on first and second. So Will Smith hits it right down the middle and goes right past Lindor. And again, the Dodgers strike early. So 1-0. And looking to tack on some more runs here. So Shohei Ohtani. He's going to be sore tomorrow. So Here we go. So Tucker on second, Smith on first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez with a 306 batting average. He's been having that bat, and he fouls that first pitch away. That was a four-seam, 91-mile fastball for strike one. And of course, there is the odds right now. So second pitch is fouled off the catcher. 2 strikes, so 2 fastballs by Peterson, 91 and 92 miles per hour. And Teoscar Hernandez batting 306, 3 homers and 11 ribbies. And so far, Shohei still moving around. Or is he going to go with his interpreter and trainer? I don't know if he's going to go to the locker room. So Peterson with 13 pitches. Teoscar Hernandez average 250 with bases empty, 360 with runners on, and runners in scoring position about over 300. And here's Hernandez. A pitch is low. Curveball at 81 miles per hour. So 14 pitches. So we have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. So let's see if Peterson is going to get Hernandez out, and he throws another low changeup at 88 miles per hour. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, but I cannot say the deuces are wild yet. And on deck is Freddie Freeman. And Peterson delivers, and the pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So, yeah. Now, do you take the opportunity and do a hit and run? Or just go with the flow on what's going on here? And here's Peterson, delivers, and he's going to put Teoscar Hernandez on first. He walks him, 17 pitches. And here comes Freddie Freeman. And his career at bats against the Mets, 240 hits and 91 extra bases, 131 RBIs. So Freddie Freeman, 17 pitches, and now they're having the meeting of the minds on the mound right now. So can Peterson now get out of this jam? So Dodgers want to tack on some more runs. The total is 8.5. And you see the run line right there. So here we go, David Peterson. Bases loaded. Tucker on third, Smith on second, and Teoscar Hernandez on first. And the first pitch is a miss, swing and a miss, 88-mile slider. So strike one. Well, at least this is the matchup Peterson would want, or not. Or yes, he's a lefty. And Freddie misses 2 pitches, slider. So he's ahead in the count against Freddie Freeman. So let's see, 2 strikes, 19 pitches for Peterson. And Peterson delivers. Swing. Did he check swing? Yeah. So you didn't go. So counts 1 ball, 2 strikes, 20 pitches. So is Peterson going to last here, or is this just the first inning jitters? And now Peterson delivers. And strike 3. Freddie gets caught looking for strikeout number 1. Just barely hits the bottom of that zone. So 1 out. And it should be Andy Pius coming up to bat. And Pius this season is batting .429 with 4 homers, 17 RBIs, and 1.181 on the OPS. So, and this is a great time for Andy because his average versus runners in scoring position in 26, he's been 8 for 14. And that one is a fastball, strike one. So, yeah, don't leave anything for Pius. And a pitch is high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here you go. Peterson. Delivers. And Pius, foul. So the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep. And on the outside corner, he's batting 1,000. I think his weak point is top middle. But inside, he's powerful. And Pius swings and misses, and we have 2 outs. So 2 down. So it looks like it's going to be Max Muncy with 2 outs. Muncy batting .245 with 4 homers, 4 RBIs. And that pitch is in for a strike on the sinker there, 91 miles an hour. So 2 outs, bases loaded. And here we go, Peterson. And Muncy fouls it away, so at least he's been ahead in the count here for these 2 outs that he's got. And he's up 2 strikes against Muncy. So 2 strikes. And his average against left-handed pitchers. And swing and a miss. And Peterson strikes out the side. So we have end of 1. We're going to the top of the second. So Dodgers 1, Mets nothing. So we'll be back. All right, so second inning. So the Dodgers up 1-0 right now. And of course, the Dodgers still have that deal, 7 strikeouts. And you'll still get a free jumbo jack with a purchase of a large drink. And of course, there's some issues with the communications. Okay, Bichette. Yeah. Okay. So right now we have a minor delay with the malfunction and that, so they're trying to get that fixed. Yeah.
This feels like different than most pitch count. Yeah, right. It's like somebody's hacking the system. He's getting voices. You see, that's the first time I think I've ever seen Brett. That's again mental skills coach, and he just looked up at Robo with like a facial expression of bewilderment. Which like that's the last guy that that's what you tell your problems to, right? Right. He shouldn't even have that expression in the arsenal, right?
Okay, so now he's got in his hat. Keeping those communications going.
We'll get the second inning started.
Okay, so Wrobleski gets his communications working. So, of course, it is a pitch clock violation for ball one. Now here's Bichette. And here's Jason, and the pitch is inside. Four-seam fastball. So 2 balls, no strikes. So Bo. And that's in for a strike. Yeah, Bichette was close to being a World Series champion, but just a matter of inches, or the ball going underneath, getting stuck. So 3 balls, 1 strike, and a grounder. And Rojas makes the play and gets Bo Bichette. What a glove. So Miguel Rojas. He just nabs that ball and bang to Freddie. Nice dive. And he threw it right on the money. And it's a pitch is high. Muncy giving a clap. And then the ball is batted high. And it's caught by Tucker. 2 outs. So 2 down.
Those are the ones that as the hitters send you back to the hotel.
So 2 down. We have 22 pitches now. And there's Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez batting .300 with 4 home runs. And the pitch is high on the outside corner. 4-seam fastball, 94 miles for ball 1. And the pitch is fouled off. So Wrobleski still threw a 94-mile fastball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch fouled away. So he threw an 85-mile slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that will pitch high in the air. And Pius makes the catch, and we're through 1.5 innings. So Dodgers won and Mets nil. So I'll be right back.
On opening week, the Dodgers wore their
All right, bottom half of the second. So here we go. Dodgers up 1-0. And Peterson got out of that bases loaded, no outs jam. And now we are here in the bottom half of the second.
Crazy thing right there is only 2 of those really were strikes. They were in the zone. And even those, right on the edge, that's a trick of pitching. Make the balls look like strikes. And that's what he did to get out of that inning.
All right.
Santiago Espinal leads off the second.
And that pitch is inside for a ball. So here's Santiago Espinal batting .222. And that pitch is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Sinker at 92 miles per hour. So now Peterson has 30 pitches.
Second base today. That's his natural spot. He's been a lot of second, a lot of third, a little bit of first.
And that pitch is in for a strike. So let's see. Espinal. And there's a grounder. But Spino is retired, so 1 away. And now here is Miguel Rojas. So here we go. And the first pitch is going to go into the Loach level. So strike 1. That pitch is fouled off. So 2 strikes.
Of course, losing his father last week. dialysis mountain of cancer years back. And both of their members.
And Rojas swings and misses. We have one away.
4 Ks first time. That's amazing.
And now Shohei Ohtani is back up again. And of course, last inning, first inning, he was hit by a pitch. And the pitch is low for a ball.
Tommy, the back-to-back games of leadoff home runs gives him 20 leadoff home runs in his 2+ years with the Dodgers.
And here we go. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Franchise record holder Mookie Betts, 32 leadoff home runs. That is a lot of games started with a home run.
Pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Career over in Boston, right? You would think 32. Wow, that's it. I double-checked it. Like, wait a minute. Are you sure that's not his whole career, right? Yeah, that's.
So Ohtani hit by a pitch and a run. And the pitch is fouled off. And Shohei strikes out. And that ends the second inning. So we go top of the third. All right, here we go. Top of the third. So strike 1 right there. Tommy Pham is up. And of course, he signed a minor league deal in March. And another pitch, strike 2. So 2 strikes right now. And here's Wrobleski, 29th pitch. And strike 3. 1, 2, 3 pitches. So 1 out. Second strikeout. So we got 5 more to go. Yeah.
You're going to make an impact. Just the way he plays the game, what we've seen with Lindor, kind of out there mentally.
And first pitch is fouled away.
He is the ultimate intense edge player. Kind of guy that it seems like if he's on your team, you love him and you're somewhat scared of him.
All right.
Never liked the guy.
And that one is hit deep. But Pius looks like he's going to get under it and makes the catch. And we have 2 outs. And now El Simeon, and now here comes Taylor. And a pitch is in for a strike. And that one is fouled off. So again, Wrobleski up 2 strikes.
How about Robo this inning? 7 pitches, all 7 strikes.
And the next pitch is fouled off.
Very much so has done what we were talking about right off the top with him, and that is look like a reliever going out there 1 inning at a time and just letting it eat.
And there's a grounder, but fouled off.
In Toronto in his first start of the year, which is a temporary thing, just depending on the schedule. Trying to make his case to continue to be a big part of the staff.
So 2 strikes.
But when they do need a 6th starter.
The pitch is outside with a slider, 85 miles. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So top of the 3rd here. And that one is fouled away too.
Well, especially if you're a guy like Wrobleski, right? You're a young guy, you're a pitcher, you got so many bullets, and you have a finite time to make some money.
And a slider outside. So a 2 balls, 2 strike count. 38 pitches here. And that pitch is inside, and the count's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And pitch number 40 is fouled away. So we got 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that is nabbed by Max Muncy. So 3 outs, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Dodgers still up 1-0. So I will be back. All right. So here we go. Bottom of the third. Dodgers up 1-0. So still, Peterson with an early struggle has managed to keep this to a 1-0 deficit. And the first pitch to Tucker is outside for a ball. And of course, Tucker walked. Pitch is outside. 2 balls.
He's been throwing that slider a lot more to these left-handed hitters as well.
And that pitch is in for a strike. Inside, 92 miles. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's fouled off.
First round draft pick back in 2017 is David Peterson. He shined as a rookie in the short 2020 season and had injuries for years. His hip had bucked him for years, got that operated on, and then
so 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now pitch is outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the count is full here. 45 pitches now.
Shaking. That's what he likes. And here he comes to the payoff. Outside of the second walk.
And a walk to Kyle Tucker. So second time he's aboard on first. So here's the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith, who drove in the only run, the RBI single. And the pitch is in for a strike.
He's also grading out as one of the best defensive catchers in baseball.
And here's Peterson. And that pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So he has thrown 48 pitches.
Full package right here. 2-1.
And a pitch, low, 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's pitch number 50 for Peterson.
He really is about as complete a hitter as you're going to find. Whether it was catcher, whether it's first base, whether it was shortstop, no matter what.
And that was a ball, curveball. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hasn't been quite as good as maybe you would have forecasted him being a defensive specialist catcher. The bat has been well above and beyond. We're talking about this here and him putting it all together.
And there's a fly ball, but it's caught, so it's 1 away. Tucker retreats back to first. So 1 down. And here is Teoscar Hernandez.
But even Real Muto, I don't think he was ever like this guy is a hitter. He can hit the ball out of the park. He can drive the ball the other way. He can pull it down.
So 1 down. That pitch is outside for a ball.
It's about as good as there is. They've got Cal Raleigh, who had his historic season last year.
All right. So 1 ball, no strikes.
133. And he's an example of a guy that,
that pitch is inside. So 2 balls, no strikes. So we got 53 pitches.
But I'm still taking Will Smith 100 out of 100 times. Even last year, who do I want to drive in a run from second base? Will Smith. 2-0 downstairs for ball.
And now 3 balls, no strikes. So to Oscar, does he have? He has a hitter's count right now.
He had that choice. World Baseball Classic Championship game. Literally, do I want Cal Riley or Will Smith? But he started Will Smith.
And they walk to Oscar, and now we got runners on first and second now.
Another chance for LA here. They've had 6 base runners over the first 2+ innings just for one to show for it.
Yeah. So here's Freddie Freeman, who struck out last time he was at bat. So Peterson, pitch count getting up there. And a check swing foul. So strike one.
Next on that list, probably Mets fans. What he had done to them in the division with Atlanta all those years. There's someone for Peterson.
And that pitch, fouled. Ooh, almost went fair there. So 2 strikes. And that's 57 pitches for Peterson. So 2 outs. And there's a force out at second. So 2 down. So we have first and third.
Give the best hitter in the National League an opportunity to.
And now here's Andy Pius.
Some chase on a ball in the dirt for strike 3 his first time, something we haven't seen nearly as much of this year. He's got Tucker at third, Freeman at first. Peterson throws, Pius takes ball 1.
All right, first pitch. It's a sinker. So ball 1, and here's pitch number 60 coming up. And that pitch is low.
17 for Pius this year leads the league. It's almost double. The Mets team overshot that line. Team that hits 290 overall goes up to about 300 with runners in scoring position on the year.
And Pius hits it. Going back. It's gone. 3-run homer. And the Dodgers take a 4-0 lead on Andy Pius's 3-run homer. So there you go. Dodgers erupting right now. So through 3 innings so far. So Andy breaks it wide open, but still, we got a lot of baseball still left to play. So Andy Pius. And the pitch is outside. And that pitch is a strike. So Pius, 5th home run this season. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's 2-0. And Peterson has not thrown many curveballs at all tonight. You think it may be okay, I'm going to be aggressive, I'm going to look for a sinker or something out over the plate. He gets a curveball, and then he does something with it. I mean,
and Muncy strikes out, and that ends the 3rd inning. So the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 0. So we're going to the top of the 4th. So I will be back. All right, top of the 4th. And the pitch is a ball to Lindor. So 0 for 1 with a fly out. And a grounder, and Lindor is retired. So 43 pitches, 1 away. That one's fouled up. So Roberts. And on deck is Vientos. So 0 for 1 with a ground out, Luis Robert Jr. And here is another grounder. And Spinell throws out Roberts, 2 outs. So now here comes Vientos. So Mets down 4-0. That pitch is low for a ball. And that one going down the right field, but it's into the expensive seats. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here's Vientos. Yeah. So the 2 challenges are still intact. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Vientos. And a grounder to Muncy. Muncy throws him out. And through 3.5 innings, the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 0. All right, so back in, and yep, Miguel Rojas has a double. So how long is Peterson gonna last in this inning here? So we'll have to see. So Miguel Rojas is at second. 13th MLB season. So runner in scoring position is Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. So Dodgers up 4-0. Ohtani 0 for 1. And Ohtani gets a grounder. And he's retired by Peterson. We have 2 outs. And Rojas advances to third base. So we have a runner on third with 2 down. And Kyle Tucker's coming up to bat. So 71 pitches.
Remember, he had the hip issues, right? Had the hip surgery. It just didn't look clean over there at the first base. And the way he caught it, almost looked like maybe jammed his hip.
Ooh, so he touches first. So he's getting a couple warm-up pitches to see if he can still go.
Last year, there was that play at first base. Wrobleski was one of the best pitchers in the game at the time, numerically.
Yeah.
Into first baseman peeled on to the errant throw. So he jumped up to try and catch it. Didn't come down healthy.
So 2 down. Runner on third.
So many times in recent history, throughout their history, the Mets have practiced.
So Kyle Tucker with 2 walks and a run.
Kyle Tucker here with a 2-out chance, runner at third. Dodgers up 4-0.
And the first pitch is a foul. 72 pitches for Peterson.
Last year they were the best team in baseball in mid-June, wound up missing the playoffs altogether.
So Kyle Tucker. And there's a grounder to first. And yep. Viento's like, I'm going to handle this. And that's the 3rd out. So again, end of 4. So it's still Dodgers 4-0. And I will be back. All right. So here we go. Top of the 5th. And a grounder to Muncy, and it's 1 away. So Wrobleski, yep, 50 pitches. So let's see how far he can go here. So, yeah, so through a full 4 1/3. No runs here.
That was one of the things that has changed. The swing and miss hasn't been there, but he's been much more efficient, and he's been.
So let's see. And the pitch is in for a strike. Strike 1. And the next pitch is a strike.
That is taking to the extreme. Go out there and be a
And, yep, here's a designator, Polanco. And it's fouled. So Polanco, 53 pitches here.
The other team can't show you that they can hit the ball. And it's only 2 pitches. Why give them an opportunity with something that isn't one of your better pitches? And I know it sounds simple. As a pitcher, you may think, yeah, it's only 2 pitches. They're going to get this. Well, show me first. Show me that they can get to it.
And there is foul.
To him about it. He said, I'm kind of a striver. I'm always trying to find ways to improve and get better. But I have to tell myself, that doesn't mean.
And so far, hitters and at bats 0 for 18 with a whiff rate of 28.1%. So 2 strikes. And Polanco gets a base hit. And that kills the no-hitter. 4 1/3. So finally, Mets put a runner aboard first. So Wrobleski. And Alvarez is up, and that's in for a strike. So 56 pitches. And that's a chopper. 2 outs and a double play. So it's an unassisted 4-3 double play, and that ends the top half of the 5th. So the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 0. And I will be right back. All right, so they're having Taco Tuesday. Yep, and tomorrow I'll be heading off to the minor league game, so I won't stream tomorrow. And here's the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith. So Peterson. And that pitch is in for a strike with an 89-mile sinker. And a Fresh Prince of Kentucky is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. And that pitch is low. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. So you heard Yamamoto tomorrow and Shohei. And that pitch is low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next few games, they got Yamamoto, Otani, and then they face Edward Cabrera. Those 3 guys together over 154 ERA.
And Will Smith hits it deep, but the catch should be made, and it's 1 out. So Peterson, 77 pitches. So 4-0. And Hernandez fouls it off. Strike 1. So Teoscar Hernandez, 2 walks tonight. Batting .306 still. And there's a hit. So Teoscar gonna go for 2. And he's there. He's safe. So he gets a double. So 1 out double. And Peterson has thrown 79 pitches. That was a nice hustle by Teoscar Hernandez to make it to second. Yeah. Good thing he was on the move. So we have 1 out. And Freddie Freeman fouled off. So strike 1. So here you go, Peterson. Oh, and that's in for a strike. What a 85-mile slider. So 2 strikes. So 81 pitches. And that pitch is inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here you go, Peterson. 82 pitches now. And Freeman puts in another base hit. Teoscar is going to stay at third, and we'll have runners on the corner, first and third. So we got 1 out, 83 pitches for good old Drew Peterson. And Dodgers looking to tack on more runs in the 5th inning here. And of course, the one that hit a 3-run homer, Andy Pius, is up. And he's already has 20 RBIs. And Pius up. Hits a liner right to Lindor, and we have 2 outs. So 2 down. And of course, the over and under's 8.5. Here's Max Muncy with 2 strikeouts.
We saw him sitting on the step. Remember, he missed it. 100% I remember.
So let's see. And looks like, okay. So here's Peterson against Max Muncy. And the first pitch is in for a strike, 90-mile sinker for strike one. So, runner's at the corner. And the quick throw to first. So that's the first disengagement by Peterson. So let's see if Muncy can make contact and try to get aboard here. And swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. So 2 strikes. And Peterson again. Pitches outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 93-mile, 4-seam fastball. And Dodgers up 4-0. And they want to maybe tack on a couple more runs here. Keep that insurance rolling. And Peterson delivers, but Max fouls it away. So still a 1 ball, 2 strike count. So here we go, Peterson. Swing and a miss, strikes out for the 3rd time today, and that's the end of the 5th inning. Dodgers still lead this 4-0, so I will be right back. All right, so here we go. Top of the 6th, and Rojas throws up Tommy Pham, and we have 1 away. So 59 pitches. So let's see. So let's see if Wrobleski can go 6 or 7 innings. Because right now his pitch count is low enough. And Simeon takes the ball. So 60 pitches there. And the next pitch. And a fly ball is in the infield. And Neal makes the catch. 2 down. Yeah. So 2 outs. And get those fouls it away. So with 1 strike. Or I mean Tyrone Taylor. Sorry, guys. Taylor is up. And there's a comeback there. Wrobleski, and he retires the top half of the 6th. So through 6 innings for Wrobleski. No runs, 1 hit, and the Dodgers still lead it 4-0. And I'll be back. All right. So here is the crab man, Craig Kimbrell. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the crab man is back. So here we go. Craig Kimbrell. And there's a grounder. And 1 away. That's a second baseman. So one down here in the bottom half of the sixth. Here's Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2 with a double. And Rojas, another base hit. So he's 2 for 3 tonight. So Miguel Rojas. And here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 tonight. And Ohtani fouls off the first pitch. So there you go, strike. And first throw to first. So nothing there. And Ohtani, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch and a run.
Hello Kitty today. Yeah. Top of the list now. Hello Kitty said, "Oh my beer, show me."
And that pitch is in for a strike. 94-mile fastball.
I would never have thought that. Hello Kitty, can't tell her reach the access. I like you guys. I toured parts of Los Angeles. Today. Get to work. Rojas hopping off to his lead. Not going.
And that one's fouled away. So 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 from Craig Kimbrell. Rojas dances far off again. Back pick.
And the pitch is low, but a throw to first. Trying to get Rojas, but he gets back in time. Yeah. So have a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And Shohei was laughing. He said, almost hit me. And that's 2 disengagements by Kimbrell. Or actually, that's probably the first disengagement. Because I realized it's a catcher that tried to throw. So now here's the crab man. And they get Rojas. So we have 2 outs. But they're going to look to challenge, but I think they got him. It's close. I think they got him. But maybe a challenge will be worth the try.
I talked to him earlier today.
Yeah, they're just going to not challenge. And Tani fouls it off. Two balls, 2 strikes. Whoa, that would have been crazy. Dang, what the heck was that? Catcher was like, stop, no pitch, no pitch. Oh, God.
He got the catching position. Shohei is animated on everything. I mean, it is just so funny to watch.
Well, you got
What
nailed.
the heck happened there?
I don't know. It's just a miscommunication. And Otani fouls that one away. And of course, Otani's a little animated because he got hit in the first inning. So everything is like, Dave, what's wrong? Is it my day or not? Oh, look who shows up. What's up, Morty? And Otani hits a deep fly ball to right, but he's going to catch. He's retired, and that ends the sixth innings. What is Billy Cook? What, Maury? Billy is a goddamn loser. What the hell? Why are you talking crap about Billy? There you go. Hey. Yeah. Because he's right here next to me. Yes, right. It's not crap, it is true. What? So, well, at least he's giving me good luck. I've won on my 2-team parlay, Mari. And then I won on if the Dodgers can hold this 4-0 lead, and maybe, Edwin Diaz comes in with that, Timmy Trumpet song. I took the Dodgers. What do you think? I took the Dodgers at the money line. So I just need them to win, and yes, I make over profit of $12. So yeah, the fun. What? 3 days ago, I gave my buddies a 5-leg store code. Wow, he went 0 for 5. So he should have just went to reverse, right? So that's where we're at. Wow, so is Wrobleski going to come back out for the 7th inning? I guess he is. And the first pitch is a ball. 64 pitches. I would like to see. Oh, Dodgers challenge, and it's a strike. So they still got their 2 challenges left. So here's Lindor. And swing and a miss. Slider, 85 miles per hour. 65 pitches, man. So top half of the 7th. And that pitch is low. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So threw a slider that time. So there you go. Wrobleski throws an inside pitch. Is Maury trying to talk to you, Billy? 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a grounder to Rojas. Rojas retires Lindor, and it's 1 away. So 6 in the 3rd, 68 pitches. Man, this Wrobleski's going to be pitching a gem right now. So if the Dodgers score 6, you only score 6 chicken McNuggets. And here we go. Another fly ball. And we have 2 down. 6 69 pitches. 8th inning.
You're not so diabolical when you got 4 pitches and 2 of them are like, that doesn't really feel like an attack if you're
So
as a hitter.
here you go. Here's Vientos. And that pitch is for a strike. So 70 pitches. Vientos 0 for 2. And fouls the next pitch into the foul seats.
You can't even make a trip up to the concessions and hit the bathroom without missing a half inning the way this is going.
Yeah. You better hit that restroom early. And Wrobleski catches the soft liner, and we got through the 7th inning. He has pitched 7 innings, and the Dodgers still lead it 4-0. And it's time for the 7th inning stretch. I'll be back. All right, so the Dodgers enjoying their 7th inning stretch. Now, let's see. Bottom half of the 7th. And looks like Kyle Tucker. And a pitch is a ball. And a pitch is in for a strike. So Gerber, 86 miles. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tucker. So MLB career, 19 games, 1-1. And the pitch is high, 2 balls, 1 strike. And next pitch is fouled away. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled away. Two balls, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss. So Tucker is retired, 1 away. Gerber got him on that 90-mile-an-hour slider. So now here's the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith. So 1 for 3 with that RBI single at the beginning of the game. And that pitch is inside for a ball.
Underwent back surgery, and then Tommy John surgery. Problems recovered from that.
And that is in for a strike, a slider, 87 miles an hour.
So, and to prove himself again, did so to get another chance.
Swinging a mess. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So many tales of perseverance in this game. Again, you talk about 4 years in between, and then that's not toiling in the minor leagues. That's going through some physical issues and being away from the game. That takes its toll mentally.
That pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Special sort of bird mentally to play this game, just to deal with the failures and also just not a straight line.
Yeah, and the count is full.
Smith has worked it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gerber fires and a foul back.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For 3 today. Started the storm with an RBI single in the first inning.
And that one is hit. And it's going to the expensive seats.
Striker to the major leagues. Jam-packed. Really across the major leagues. The National League West, the only division where there's any kind of separation between the top and the bottom.
So still counts 3 balls, 2 strikes to Will Smith. And he walks Will Smith, and the fresh Prince of Kentucky will take a jog over to first.
One of the big arguments is there's got to be more parity in this game.
And there we go to Oscar Hernandez.
You couldn't have much more parity. Yes, you have the Dodgers at a different level, but shoot, everybody else. I mean, what's a better definition of parity? I'll show you some parity. How about a 10-run inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates today to help them get their 10th win? Pirates are 10-6 in first place in the Central.
And that pitch is in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
To take that a step further,
So 16 pitches for Gerber.
You could make an argument that last year, winning the World Series, there was a lot of good fortune that had to happen. You can take it a step further and go to the previous season. They were down, being eliminated by the Padres. That was it, the division? Yeah, down 2 games to 1. And that's.
And that one's fouled off. Or swing and a miss, sorry. So 2 outs. And here's Freddie Freeman. And that pitch is in for a strike. And another strike, so 2 strikes.
You don't do that. So you're going to tell me again how important it was? Hey, in my defense,
And an outside pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
love the wild card.
There you go. Got the next pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Freddie Freeman. Yeah.
bouncing ball, sitting out of there, keeping him from perfection through 7.
Wrobleski staying warm.
You mentioned it earlier, perfection, and only 2 strikeouts.
The next pitch is fouled away. So bottom of the 7th here, 2 outs. And a base hit. So let's see. Will Smith, let's see, he's going to come around, but he's going to stay at third and Freeman at second. So second and third with 2 outs. So Freddie with a double, 2-out double. But the question is, can we get the 6 runs for that, chicken McNuggets? Here's Andy Pius, who hit a 3-run homer. So this is his another opportunity to see if he can put one over the fence. That pitch is outside for a ball. So let's see. Pius fouls out the pitch. So 2 strikes. And that pitch is fouled off. So Pius still staying alive. 1 ball, 2 pitches. Gerber has thrown 28 pitches. So Smith on third, Freddie Freeman on second. That pitch is high. And the deuces are wild. And Pius again fouls it off.
I mean, honestly, if you told Andy, okay, you're going to start hitting 3rd or 4th, if I'm Andy, I'm like, let's keep you down at 7 or something. Again, there's no need.
All right. So here we go. The deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third, 2 outs.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You can do that.
And Pius strikes out, and that ends the 7th inning. So Dodgers still up 4-0. So top of the 8th, and I will be back. All right, so here we go, top of the 8th. So here's Wrobleski. And that pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So there's Bichette up the bat. And now Tanner Scott's in the bullpen. And Muncy scoops it up. And 1 gone as Bichette is out.
This one to the open right side of the infield. 23 perfect games in baseball history. And that is all that is keeping Justin Wrobleski from being in the conversation.
So there you go. The pitch is high for a ball. So 2 balls, no strike to Polanco. 1 for 2 with a single. And Polanco hits it deep. And the ball goes to Pius, makes the one-handed catch, and 2 outs. So 78 pitches for Wrobleski.
How long do you think it is before he makes another start? Well, you were saying it, like, at this point, this guy's got to be the starter. We've talked about him as the 6th starter. He's in there when the schedule dictates it to get the other guys enough rest.
Okay, and the first pitch is a ball. So there's pitch number 80.
The Dodgers stand by as part of that rotation.
And that pitch is in for a strike.
Credit to Wrobleski for doing everything he can to say, hey, make sure you don't forget about me. You know, that's one of the things too. He's so valuable as far as, okay, you can spot start him, you can bring him out of the pen, he can eat some innings, and it's one of those cases where it's almost like you pitch too well.
And the next pitch is fouled off.
Kind of solidify yourself in that role. But I'm with you, 100%. He's in another organization. I mean, it's out there every 5th day. I think too the fact that it comes 24 hours after Sasaki struggles the way he does. Other end of the spectrum here is Sasaki with the walks and right in front of the strike zone. Well, the one thing the Dodgers are fortunate with is they've got time.
Okay, so 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs.
They're not worried about, man, we're going to find ourselves in a corner. They can let things play out.
And that pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And we're still not even talking about a rotation that has Blake Snell yet. Wrobleski fires. Good progress for Blake. He's to take steps towards making his season debut, coming back from that shoulder.
Okay, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a line drive and a base hit. Yeah. So Alvarez gets aboard on first with 2 outs. 84 pitches. So Tommy Pham's at bat. And that's a strike to Tommy Pham. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Justin Wrobleski throughout his baseball life. Getting challenged, finding a way to come back, and flex again.
Next pitch fouled off by Pham. So still 1-ball, 2-strike count, 88 pitches.
And then he goes to Oklahoma State, pitches well, but undergoes Tommy John surgery, falls to the 11th round. Struggles early on in his major league career, keeps on making adjustments.
Next pitch fouled off by Pham.
Even in a stacked organization, even on a roster where it looks like there's no shot for him to play a significant role, to be a guy that you find in the poll letters and the headlines the next day. Here he is, 2 gone in the 8th inning, best start of his major league career.
And there's a grounder to Rojas. And Rojas will throw it to second, and that retires the Mets. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th, and I'll be back. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. Yeah. And here's Max Muncy. Inside pitch for a ball. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the next pitch is high up outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Gerber. And that pitch is in for a strike with a slider, 86 miles per hour. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And that pitch. And a challenge. Yep. And that's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So as Nick Lentz lets you know, the count 2-2 on Muncy.
And Muncy wants a challenge. So let's see. And it's a strike 3. It just nicked the outside corner. And the Dodgers blows that one challenge. They got one left. One down. Yep, Santiago Espinal. Strike one. So he's 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts tonight. Yeah. And Yamamoto will start tomorrow. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch is fouled away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Dodgers still have a 4-0 lead right now. All right. So Gerber's 40th pitch in relief. And 2 down, swing and a miss. Yeah. And here's Miguel Rojas.
Move things around. Location has been great. Like I said, his leg kick a little different.
And that's in for a strike.
It's just become hard to pick up. It's become hard to time. Just saying, it's just not something that you're used to, right? I don't know what it's like.
That pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Working right now. Speaking of working, what a night for Justin Wrobleski. Here's 1-1 to Rojas. He's already got 2.
And there is a base hit by Rojas. But he's not going to go for second. But it's 3 for 4 today. So Miguel Rojas. And Shohei Ohtani, he's 0 for 3. Hit by a pitch and a run. Swing and a miss. So an 0-1 count. That pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one's fouled away. Now the question is here in the top of the 9th. Oh, so there is no Edwin Diaz today. So it's either Kyle Hurd or Tanner Scott. Bullpen by committee today. And Ohtani hits it, but it's going to be a fly out to right. And that's 3 outs. And here we go. So the Dodgers are retired in the 8th, and they will go to the top of the 9th. And I will see you soon. I'll be back. All right, so top of the ninth. So Wrobleski pitched 8 innings, and we are calling the ball. Call to the bullpen, Tanner Scott. And Simeon leads up, and a first pitch is in for a strike. And Tanner Scott this season, 6 2/3, gave up 4 hits, a run, 8 strikeouts, and he has 3 holds this season. And Simeon gets a base hit. So base hit.
Two key guys for the Dodgers this year are going to be Tanner Scott and Blake Tribe. How would those relievers bounce back? You got Scott, the improvement we just mentioned. Blake Tribe goes from 540.
So, and of course, Tanner Scott, last 4 games, 4 innings, gave up 2 hits and had 4 strikeouts, gave up no runs. And that pitch is in for a strike. So Taylor up to bat. That pitch is low for a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah. And then whatever trickle down you have from, like you mentioned, Blake Snell coming back. Scott's 1-1 pitch. Taylor takes.
And that's a ball. And we have a challenge. Oh, nipped the corner, and that's a strike. So the Dodgers still has 1 more challenge still left.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like you gotta give me more than a seam on the part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You gotta give me half a ball.
And that one has popped up. Friedman gets under it, makes the catch, and we have 1 away. So both teams still have 1 challenge left. And there's Lindor, who's 0 for 3, 2 ground out and a fly out.
Dropping 6 consecutive games, 9 runs total in those 6 games.
Okay. And now, here you go.
When things change drastically, but they still have a bunch of former All-Stars.
That pitch is low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Change everything. And everybody's slumping together where you don't have any kind of body of work to quell the concerns that come from it.
And there's a grounder. See? 5-4-3, double play, and that is the ball game, and the Dodgers win it 4-0. So, yep. So the Mets, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. Dodgers, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. And the winning pitcher is Wrobleski, and the losing pitcher is Peterson. And that will be it. So take care, and and we are out of here. Peace out, and see you soon.